Hi beautiful people, welcome to Star Witch Astrology. My name is Mikailah and this is the solar alchemy forecast for the season of Gemini, and the sun moves into Gemini on the 21st of May 2021. So here in the southern hemisphere we're in the winter gateway. And so over the next solar month, we will be moving into the winter solstice on the 22nd of June. And so for you beautiful people in the northern hemisphere, you'll be in the summer solstice. So honoring the polarities of the seasons and the cycles wherever we are on Mama Earth, Pachamama. So happy birthday to all you amazing Gemini people out there. I'm working with the chart, so I always have the charts present here with me. And Gemini is a mutable air sign, and the ruling planet is Mercury. So we have the polarities of the twins, and the overarching energy of this, how I work with Gemini and Mercury, is as a messenger of the Great Spirit. So the gleaming Mercury is the closest planet to the sun. And the themes that Gemini govern are communication, networking, community, travel. And it also brings in education, business, commerce, the tricksters, the magicians, the thieves, the messengers and the guides of the underworld are very much alive in this archetypal energy. And so we also work with the winged ones shamanically. So the hummingbird medicine, which is very joyful and light and resilient. And I've learnt about the beautiful medicine of the hummingbird that brings in stillness in times of great intensity. So I invite you to work with the beautiful winged ones throughout this solar season. We have the amazing bird tribes and the prophecies that are connected to the return of the bird tribes. So this is the opening, the invitation during this solar vibration activation. Now, Mercury in mythology is also known as the guide to the souls of the underworld and is a psychopomp. Mercury also carried the dreams of Morpheus. So we have a divine connection with divination and messages through our dreams. And this is important to connect in with your spiritual messengers and guides, especially at this time where there is a lot of uncertainty and we do not know what is going to unfold in the months or the years or the cycles to come. It is the unknown. And so the more we get to know ourselves, to understand ourselves, to work with the other spiritual realms, to develop a rapport and a relationship with our messenger guides, I strongly invite you to tune in and work with it in this way. The witchy herbs associated with Mercury are Almond, Fennel, Heather, Honeysuckle. And so we have the gorgeous medicinal template of the plants and the herbs to support us alchemically at this time. And we are coming into the eclipse, the lunar eclipse on the 26th of May. So a lunar eclipse always falls on the full moon. And the eclipse chart that I have is the sun is at 5 degrees Gemini, mutable air, opposite the moon, the full moon, 5 degrees Sagittarius, which is mutable fire. So it's activating the whole mutable signs of Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. I really invite you, whenever I'm talking about planetary alignments or activations that are happening, and I bring in the degree, to have a look at your own personal natal chart, because this will reveal a lot of where these themes are playing out in your chart. Also, around the same time as the eclipse, which is incredibly karmic, and the eclipse is bringing deep illumination into karmic themes. And we have Mercury conjunct Venus. From the 21st of May, it starts applying, and it's exactly conjunct at 24 degrees from the 24th of May to the 29th of May. Also, Mercury at 22 degrees Gemini is squaring Neptune and Pisces from the 22nd to the 23rd of May. So we've got a couple of intense days to see out the end of May. And we have Saturn retrograde on the 23rd of May at 13 degrees Aquarius. Also why Pluto's retrograding in Capricorn. Okay, so I know you're very curious to what my organic take is. What does all this mean? So the square of Mercury squaring Neptune is going to cause a lot of confusion and throw doubts of shadow, especially with the retrograde period. We need to utilize our tools, our gifts, to overcome any illusion or trickery that is being played out in the world around us, or indeed within our own internal landscape. So we use astrology as a tool, as a guide, as a map. We're not dominated by these planetary activations. They're here to work in cosmic alignment, universal law, and be in the cosmic rhythm and flow as organic living beings. We are celestial beings, and we also work with the electromagnetic fields of these fusions and these teachings of these planetary guides. Practical terms: develop a daily devotion or ritual or meditation to work with your spirit guides, to connect in with your divination guides, to listen to them, to trust them, to also understand that if there are discordant energies about, to really know yourself, to always bring it back to self and check in with yourself first and foremost, to trust yourself and not be swayed by external messages or communications, because Gemini can be an incredibly restless, scattered energy. And also with the Jupiter and Pisces, it can exasperate any overwhelming feelings of grief or despondency. So yes, there's magic, there's creative impulses, there's huge activations of the dreaming vortexes at this time, but also know that everything is heightened. So be very gentle with yourself. Use these retrograde planetary energies to review, to reassess, to go back and take care of business and do the reflection. I would work a lot with soul path clearing, especially with the eclipse season, which activates karmic lessons, past life memories resurfacing. So we're working with not only in this lifetime, this time and place and location, but other events and timelines out of the linear time, multidimensionality. So it's an incredible time to drop into that space to clear past records or contracts or vows that have been spoken that inhibit you or that may have created limiting belief systems that no longer support you in this particular incarnation. If you feel that there's blockages or doubts or fears that are coming up that actually stop you from fully stepping into your medicine and being present and living a very joyful, expansive life of unlimited potential, maybe this is the beautiful invitation of the solar alchemy month to use your breath, being mutable air, to connect into daily ritual and ceremony and meditation and practice, to clear the imprints of the past that no longer serve, to use your breath to really go deep into your body to shift old stagnant energies. Your breath is incredibly powerful. It's the creation of the word, the creation of our cosmos. And I invite you as well, while you're clearing out and releasing the old, to call in the medicine of the hummingbird, to drink from the nectar of life and love, especially with Mercury conjunct Venus. This is the invitation of Venus as the evening star, activating the base chakra around our embodiment, our groundedness of being present here and now, but also to release any challenges around our connection to tribe, survival, our everyday living and existence. These mutable signs ebb and flow, and so we can be fluid within this. It doesn't need to be rigid or constrained or contracted. Use the breath to expand and to lean into these energies. Also to lean in and meet any fears that are present, to feel into that, to invite it in, to welcome it in, to embrace it, to allow the dispersion. Using the breath as one of the most magical tools that we've got access to. So thank you for tuning in and listening to me. There'll be many more forecasts coming, and go well with magic and beauty and strength in your heart, and invite this energy in to be what it needs to be for you. You are powerful, you are magical, you are magnificent, and life is chaotic at times. And so we need to learn to dance with this, dance in the wind, and see the beauty of nature all around. Thank you.